Hello and good afternoon, guys. Welcome to MK Communities Brokerage. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm going to go over the supplemental driver's manual for tow truck driving endorsements. This is for the New York State Department of Motor Vehicle tow truck driver endorsements. For those of you that are interested of becoming tow truck driver, you have to study for the test, and then you have to pass the test, obviously, in order to become a tow truck driver in New York City. Or should I say New York State? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with multiple parts of the tow truck driving license, with studying wise. I'm going to help you pass the test for the tow truck driving license. So it will be multiple part 1, 2, 3, 4. I will try to bring, the reason I'm doing multiple parts is simple because having 2 hour, 3 hour in one part, it's going to be too long. Multiple parts breaking down will be much easier. So with all ado, let's get started. So this is obviously the third page of the table of contents. Keep in mind, it's always good to know which, where to go where. What I will do is I will read the main bullet points where they can ask you for the tow truck driving license test and where they are expected for that. For example, chapter 1, chapter 2. A lot of questions that might usually come in from chapter 3. Chapter 4 is also a strong point, so I'm going to go over whichever points that they're going to be talking about during the test. So this is all the table of contents. This is the glossary, general assistance. This is for your reference. They usually don't ask questions from there, but they do give you for how to schedule the road test or what you need to do. This is the part right there. Now, all the questions from the written test tow truck driver license will be coming from the booklet. They will not be making any question up. If you know the book where we're about to study from, that should be it. Now, this is the introduction. Anything you see, basically bullet point, like black in writing like this, is usually a main point. So let's get started. Now, know the definition of tow truck. Obviously, what is the tow truck? Tow truck is a motor vehicle that tow or carry the disabled, illegal, parked, abandoned vehicles, or motor vehicles involved in an accident. That's basically, you need to know about that. Just know that certain section of 148-B basically would define the tow truck. You need to know about that part. You need to know what it is. Keep that in mind. Every tow truck is different, so always keep in mind. For example, the gross combination weight reading in the gross vehicle weight reading of the tow truck plus the gross vehicle weight reading of the vehicle being towed. See diagram 1, chapter 3, and page 6. That's going to be the future. If the vehicle you tow has gross vehicle weight rating of 10,000 pounds and the gross combination weight rating of the vehicle and your tow truck is more than 26,000 pounds, you need a Class A license with a tow truck driver endorsement W. This is a test question. You need to know that. Like I said, if it's going more weight than usual, like it states over here, then certain endorsements apply. Because right now you have a Class A and B and C commercial driver license. Within these three licenses, you could drive a tow truck, but it restricts your ability to tow a certain vehicle. A Class A tow truck is going to be the big tow truck you see that tows buses and school buses. That's completely different tow truck that you see that tows small cars. Obviously, they're not the same. So basically, that's what they're basically saying. Keeping this in mind. It talks over here, a car carrier can also be a tow truck. If you drive a car carrier with gross vehicle weight rating of over 26,000 pounds, you may need at least a Class B license. If you're towing a car that's more than 26,000 pounds, you need a B license. This is important, keep that in mind. If your car carries the ability to tow a vehicle over 10,000 pounds behind it, and the gross vehicle rating of your car is more than 26,000 pounds, you need a Class A vehicle. This is important to remember, just keep in mind. There's always they give you links to study from and everything. That's also important. This is not that much, but you don't need to know the dates and time and all that. Let's go on the next page. How to obtain a tow truck driver license. This is important. Keep this in mind. This could be in the test. Obviously, if you have a currently Class D or E license or a non-CDL Class C, you need to take a written test with a W endorsement. This is an endorsement. It's called a W endorsement. If you have a Class A, B, or C license, you just need to take the written test with the W endorsement on it, and that should be okay. So if, let's say for example, if you have a Class C commercial driving license, just go take the tow truck driving license written test. You pass it. You then apply for the Department of Consumer Affairs, because you cannot just start towing the vehicle. You need to be licensed also with the Department of Consumer Affairs. But in order to apply for the Department of Consumer Affairs, you need to have that endorsement. So the first place you have to go is for the DMV, which you are here right now. So you obviously study for the test, you get an endorsement, then you go there, you get the license, you pay for the fee, and you become a tow truck endorsement. Hazardous materials are an important part. Keep this in mind. Hazardous material has an H endorsement on it. Obviously, if you're towing the hazardous material, you should need that endorsement as well. This can be a test question. Can you tow a hazardous material with hazardous endorsement? No, you can't. So that's one part. So let's say for the like say the big tankers that bring in gas, to other gas stations, that's all hazardous material. So you need an endorsement on that part. So that's basically general in tow trucks. I'm going to go over chapter by chapter. Actually, I'm not going to go over all part of it. This was chapter 1, obviously from 1 to 2 pages. Let's finish from here, because if I go over so much with different chapters, it might be difficult. Let's finish from here. I'm going to make another part 2 of this video. I'm going to help you as much as I can to explain tow truck. It's a very difficult part of the test. You really need to study. You really need to practice if you have practice questions. I will try my best to help those, make those questions up, and also do a practice question with you guys. Let's finish with here. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best to help you out as much as I can. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video, and please wait for part 2. Thank you.